Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Just 1 second, Suhas. No,
Hello,
tell.
namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Tell.
Uh,
See, that is why I prefer this, because I could attend some other call, will not be missed, right?
okay, okay, fine, sir.
Yeah.
Glad to meet you, sir.
Glad. This was another good news. One of my student mentee,
Okay,
whom I met when he was doing graduation,
okay,
he is from Kerala. I met him in the south Kerala, which is in Thiruvananthapuram, the capital city.
okay,
And he was not sure what to do after that. So I asked him to go to Jammu Kashmir for political science.
okay, okay.
His interest was political science. So which is the most politically volatile place in India? Jammu Kashmir.
Jammu Kashmir.
So he went there. Actually, he had a lot of hardships, because during the time there was a lot of ban on Jammu Kashmir, internet was off, a lot of political people were arrested, but he did his masters.
Nice, sir.
But just now he called, he got admission in UK, London, for his
Abroad,
masters
okay.
in strategic studies in London, Leeds University. Got it?
Yes, sir. Even I am confused. During this hardships, I am confused to take what steps like further. So I thought like if some mentor, if I am accountable to some mentor, I'll be
Where are you
push
now?
myself.
Where are you now?
Sir, I am from Andhra Pradesh, sir, but I studied in Bangalore, PES University, Computer Science.
Which university?
PES University, PES, PES University.
Oh, is there a private university like that?
Yes, sir, private university.
No, sir. DrTPS.
Yeah, okay, doctor.
No, sir. Yeah. So you are from which place in Andhra Pradesh? Godavari?
No, sir, Anantapur district, Hindupur.
Hindupur. Okay. Hindupur. Yeah. Good. So your subject is computer science.
Computer science. As of now, yesterday I got the results, so now I am preparing for the interview. I mean, whatever the syllabus is needed for the placement, that is what I am preparing now. I've set a timeline like 1 or 2 months to prepare for that.
For what job?
And I think software developer, sir.
From where?
In Bangalore only, sir. I am learning I've taken some course, actually.
What course?
Logic based programming.
What sort of job is offered after that?
After that, we will be able to work in the domain of software development.
See, what I should do is I should catch a train if I have to go to Bombay. I should catch an auto rickshaw if I have to go to Secunderabad railway station. If I am very rich, I must take a aircraft from the airport. Then I cannot take an auto rickshaw. I should take a taxi, cab.
Okay.
So I must decide where to go first. For which route I have to take.
Actually, my long-term goal is to work in Google, sir.
Yeah, then what you should know is what is the demand of Google today. So my ultimate aim is to go to Bombay. So your ultimate aim is to reach in Google, whether this path is correct or not.
Okay.
That is how you should plan. Just because there is a cycle fellow standing there, I cannot take the cycle and start driving. Don't look at what is available to you and then start. Right. Today, which Google wants what sort of people today?
Who are skilled to learn fast.
No.
Anything that is in demand.
Yeah, which is the demanding subject?
Computer science.
No. Computer science is a big field in which what is the specialization required?
Okay. It depends on the.
No. But today, as of now, what sort of people will
Software
get.
develop.
No, which software? Software is anything.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
The milk vendor is also using software. Reservation compartment is counter is also using, and medical science is also using. Which software?
Sir, as I see recently, Google is right now using C language, Python, Angular, Big Table like Java, C++,
No,
JavaScript.
they're all programming languages. Which subject is actually demanding? Which course you have to do to get a job? Once you reach in some good position in life, probably you can manage the rest of the things.
Yes, sir. That's why I decided hardly, and I came back to Bangalore.
So the best thing is you should go for studies abroad somewhere.
Okay.
Get an admission in one of the best universities there. Pass your IELTS. Did you write your IELTS GRE?
No, sir, I didn't. Actually, I didn't have any plans such like going abroad. But recently, I was thinking, sir, because if I'm here, every time they call, I must have to go there. And if I go there, it is not an environment to study on this.
That is what I'm saying. See, once you settle in a good place, then the rest of the things are easier. Suppose you get a job in America, you can take your mother or you can take your father, somebody you can take. So the things will get solved, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you can afford studying abroad, fine. If you can pass your IELTS, that is one certificate which you can show, oh, I am qualified.
Okay.
If such things are possible, probably you can find data science is one of the subject which is very, very hot. Cyber security is another one. Related to computer science?
I'm interested in doing big data and Hadoop, and then I thought of jumping into data science.
Yeah, data science, big data, supply chain management, all these are related subjects only.
Yeah, for this big data and Hadoop, actually, we need to be expertise in programming languages. No?
And
so
statistics.
That's why I'm focusing right now.
You should know statistics, mathematics, little bit of programming, and you have interest in computer science. I'm sure much more important that and all you can do study there. Don't study here and there in such things. If you decide, you must get into that certification which is from a university degree.
Okay.
And if you do it in America, probably 2 years, if you study there, you get a 3 years permission for working.
Okay.
That is good enough to pay the fees or pay the loan which you are taking it in case if you don't have money, if you take a loan and go, you can repay it with that. Understood?
Okay.
If you can afford, if you can plan for that.
Okay.
If your father can show the money which is in the bank, all that requirement you should check what is the requirement available, whether you will be able to go for that or not.
Okay. Actually, whatever the BTech I have joined here in Bangalore, for that my father paid almost like donation seat, 30 to 35 lakhs. But it became utter waste as I couldn't study.
That is actually, no. See, actually for a BTech paying that much money is a waste actually. It's a stupid and foolish thing.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. See, for a BTech paying how much you said?
30 to 35 lakhs, sir.
Actually, it's a stupid thing, no?
Yeah.
I don't think a BTech cost less than ₹1 lakh in India.
Yeah.
Correct?
Sir, if I plan to go abroad, can't I manage by myself, like all money and all everything, without asking my father?
Any education visa for US, they should show money in the bank. You don't have to give money, but money has to be shown in the bank as a credit.
Okay, account money you have to show.
Account money you have to show, and some people manage it. But genuinely, you are supposed to show the money so that it guarantees that in case if there is a requirement for paying fee, you are not struggling.
Okay.
Understood? So the cost will be, so masters for 2 years could be costing the 30 lakhs rupees.
Mm-hmm.
See, a masters in America, 30 lakhs is worth.
Sir, some people are going to America where they're spending like almost 80 lakhs and 90
No,
lakhs.
that is, there are universities, if you go to the center of the city,
Mm-hmm.
it will cost you.
But it is not necessary.
See, if you stay in Bangalore in a college were to study for your BTech, you have spent 30 lakhs. But in Anandapur, there are a lot of colleges, if you study, it will cost you only 30,000 rupees now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you can
yeah.
eat at home and then go stay in a hostel, it will be only 3,000 rupees. But in Bangalore city, staying is 10 times more than that.
Okay.
So, America also is like that. If you want to study in the Ivy University, the big universities, it costs you crores.
Okay.
Last month, I conducted a seminar which is for Texas University,
Yes, sir. I have attended.
North Texas. That will cost you only 10 to 15 lakhs per year.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 years will cost you some 30 lakhs. That's good enough.
Okay.
Okay, and if you go through good rank in your IELTS, and maybe some concession can be given by somebody like that, it will cost you nearly 30 lakhs. You can do a master's. Immediately 3 years working permit you will get, and any place they will give you a salary of around maybe in 1 year if you work it, you can repay the money, or maybe 2 years you can repay the money.
Okay.
Understood? But you should have good IELTS score.
Okay.
And then you should choose subject which has a demand. Masters. Number one option. Number two option. If you want to do masters in Germany, it doesn't have to give money at all. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
Government institutions, state colleges in Germany, they will not charge.
Okay.
Only accommodation and such expenditure will be there.
Our expenditure.
Yeah, that will be less than 10 lakhs. But no guarantee you get a job.
Mm-hmm.
You understood? You can get a good job provided you are very good. There are a lot of people who got different jobs in around Germany. Now, just now somebody told he is going to UK for study, right? UK will not give you a permit for working. As soon as the job studies are over, you have to vacate the place.
No, fine.
Because 10,000 people will go from different places, different countries to UK all the time. And this boy is not going in the London. He is going in UK in some little far city.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be less than the London cost. It's like staying in Bombay and staying in Anandapur. Which is costlier? Same way, right?
Okay.
And now you plan to go to Canada. Canada, definitely when you go, if you study 2 years, you can work parallelly outside and earn money also. America, they will not permit you to work when you are studying.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot make money. Canada, if you reach there with your GRE and IELTS and get a good admission in some good colleges in good city, because Canada has got good and very, very cold cities where you cannot get a job. But in center of the city, you get some jobs because there are a lot of Indian population. Even in working in a hotel will give you some money, and number of hours of working is not very strict. London, number of working, students also can work, but number of hours to work is very less.
Mm-hmm.
So there are different rules for different countries. Suppose, but you go to Canada, the advantage is you can apply for a permanent residency, and after 3 years you will become a resident of Canada. You are going to be a citizen in Canada. Then Suhas will become a very rich man. You can sponsor people and take them to Canada as your relative.
Okay.
Understood? But the demand, but the job what you do need not be the work what you think in Canada, because lot of people go and settle.
Okay.
And the number of vacancy which is computer related may not be guaranteed, and you are working in different field, but it's a different life. But you are looking for a job in data science, data security, computer science, programming and such things, probably America is a good option for you if you can afford 30 lakhs.
Okay.
Being a long run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But no guarantee you get a green card, you cannot get a residency and all that in America. That is much stricter than Canada. Canada is now, as of today, Canada is a free place where people can settle very fast.
Okay.
Okay, India, what is the situation? Yes, today you may get a job, but no guarantee because there are a lot of people coming. Competition is too high. Number of people graduating are more. And lot of people may come from different experience from different country, come back to India, they may get a job. Okay, unless you show that you have a specialization experience, people don't get that easily a job.
Okay.
But you want a moderate life in India and you wanted to be in India, don't look for a very specific job. Whatever job you get, you accept. Work there, study parallelly, improve your knowledge, get experience, jump from that to another one. Maybe every place, some 2 years, you must guarantee that you will work. Then only you gain some experience.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. What I am thinking is, after going there and studying the data science or big data, these things, it is like kind of a time waste little bit. But what I am thinking is, being here only, like along with working in a company, parallelly learning this big data and Hadoop, data science, all these things. And later that if I go to America, it will be add-on, like to learn extra. It will save my time and money, no?
No, but getting a job in America after finishing a course in India is very, very less. You don't get a job. They don't value your knowledge. They don't value your certificates from India. If you study in America, 3 years working permit they will give you.
Okay.
Getting a job in America with your certificate in India is not very easy. Very, very rare. Unless some Indian company takes people there. Even when Indian company, like there are a lot of companies in India, Infosys, lot of people go to America as Indian employee working with Infosys on contract basis in America.
Yeah.
As soon as they go there, you know what do? They join for master's program there. So that their certificate is valid. Their experience in India, experience in Infosys, even in working in America will not be considered. But that will not get you that's why I'm saying you must think what is your long-term goal. You want to be in India, be a job, fine. But if you think of going to America for a better prospects in life, if you don't go now, start working in India and okay, I will learn little bit. After some time, your ability to study in a university in abroad also will come down. Okay, unless you are in such a good company, such a good place where your communication skill is improving. But with your knowledge, I don't know what is the guarantee that you will get in a good company in India.
Okay.
Because Bangalore is such a place where every person who passes BTech goes and settle, right?
Okay, sir.
Because you have no much problem. Your father and mother and only one son, right? Correct? You have ability to study. Because you remember, I remember you spoke to me some time back.
Yes, sir.
But then you cleared all the papers and you passed with not much of difficulty. That means if you want, you can focus, you can study. You are a good student. As far as a student is concerned, you are a good student. If you consider you want to study, you can study well. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So don't think anything else.
Okay, sir. I got some clarity.
Yeah. But if you want to do, assume you want to do MTech in India is also fine. And then do want to PhD, become a professor in a college. That is also a good job. If you think that is your interest.
Okay.
Okay. But then what you should do, you must pass a gate. Passing gate and passing GRE is almost like 60%, 40% studies. Extra and more.
I was preparing for GATE exam, sir.
Yeah.
Almost like 2 to 3 subjects were left over, and remaining all subjects I had prepared. But I told you, some like
No, but don't worry. All that what happened, what is happening in all that you forget. You focus on GATE. Preparation for GATE and preparation for GRE is almost the same.
Okay.
And if you pass with a good GRE score, with a good TOEFL, IELTS score, getting admissions in most of the universities, either in Germany or UK, in America, everywhere it is the same.
Okay.
Assume you have a GATE, joining for MTech will give you fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
And that fellowship for MTech will be almost equal to any private job you get in Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
See, one of the advantage becoming a student is always, assume you want to stay in Bangalore, you need to pay rent.
Yeah.
You need to find a place to eat.
How, sir?
But if you get for an MTech, hostel is there, hostel food is there, which is much cheaper than that. So, assume you are getting 50,000 rupees salary in a city, getting 20,000 fellowship is much better. Because 30,000 rupees you are spending for accommodation and food is compensated. Understood? And you get experience. And in anywhere in the world, if you have a computer, laptop and then internet connection, you can work and learn as much as you want. So whether you are a student or an employee, working and learning is almost the same. And once you get a PhD, see, engineering college professor, normal teachers who have an MTech with GATE will get 25,000 rupees salary. Not more than that. Per month, 25,000 rupees salary they will get. But assume you have a PhD, you get 1 lakh rupees to start with. You become a principal, you get 2 to 3 lakhs rupees. Okay. But that will take another 10 years. But in America, if you get nearly a good job, nearly 75,000 per year dollars you will get. Okay, so that itself is a good salary. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. And things are changing. Maybe after a few years, Google also will start giving degrees. Google also is planning to give university degrees for everybody through online, because it's anyway online.
Now only like lot of certifications are available.
Yeah, but they wanted to give a university degree sort of a thing, which will become valid for giving a job in Google also. Got it? And anywhere in the world they may recruit people. Without going to America also, you can work in American company. But as of today, that may maybe after 2 years or 3 years, we don't know. But as of today, this is the situation I am saying. It may also change. Anywhere in the world, people can go online programs, do a degree, and then all that is possible. So don't worry, but be active. Hunt for job, but don't do any private certification programs here and there by paying money and waste your money. Think very positively where you want to go and which path you want to take. And then start preparing for that with rigorous. But then immediately you get some job or some, don't throw it. Keep on applying. Applying job has to be a part of your daily life.
It should stop. It should not stop our learning.
Yeah. Keep applying, keep learning. Don't think that everybody who goes abroad get a degree, get immediate job. I know a lot of people who spent a lot of money, went abroad, came back with no jobs also. I know people who have got 20 years of experience in America. They think that India is a good place. I want to come back. They came back, not even a small job they got. They went back again to America. Because once you get a job and then start working, you will find a place convenient and good for you, and you may change also. Okay. So plan.
Okay.
Don't just my BTech is over. Now let me do some small program here, some small course here and there. Let me patch up and then try to get a job. No. That should be done, but have a long-term goal and a short-term goal. Both has to work parallelly.
Okay.
Now we have spent half an hour.
Yeah, sir.
With your personal thing, I will edit, and the rest of the thing I will post on to YouTube.
Okay, sir.
That I will edit out. Okay.